एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू अवर चैनल। डिक्टेशन 30 वर्ड पर मिनट डिक्टेशन रहेगी ये। बच्चे ये ज़रूर लिखते हैं 30 वर्ड पर मिनट डिक्टेशन। तो ये डिक्टेशन इसलिए बोली जा रही है क्योंकि कुछ बच्चे हैं वो लिखते हैं। ओके, तो यस, आपके रिकमेंडेशन पर, आपके कमेंट्स के आधार पर मैं ये डिक्टेशन बोल रही हूँ। प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर करें, जो भी न्यू स्टूडेंट्स हों वो सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें, ज्वाइन करें सेशन को। इट्स अ वेरी हेल्पफुल चैनल। एंड नाउ वी स्टार्टेड। ओके, President Donald Trump has opened the door to negotiations with Russian President Vladimir Putin over ending the war in Ukraine. In equal measure, spring hopes for peace and fears that Moscow would use the opportunity to manipulate the situation to its advantage against a beleaguered EU. While Mr. Trump wrote on social media that on the 90-minute call, both leaders concurred on their desire to stop the millions of deaths taking place and that Washington and Moscow would work together very closely. Russia noted that Mr. Putin had expressed readiness to receive American officials in Russia regarding areas of mutual interest, including, of course, the topic of Ukrainian settlement. Mr. Trump's call, including specific on a ceasefire and the possibility of their meet in Saudi Arabia, represents a break from the status quo, which since Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022 has seen the Kremlin face diplomatic isolation and crippling Western NATO sanctions. Although Mr. Trump's predecessors, Joe Biden, had in this context made his administration's view on Mr. Putin clear when he described the Russian president as murderous dictator and a pure thug. Mr. Trump had promised even during the campaign leading to the 2024 presidential election that he would end the war within 24 hours after being sworn into office. On the one hand, if Mr. Trump's effort come to fruition, it would mark a breakthrough in terms of bringing Mr. Putin to the negotiating table, an outcome that has so far appeared impossible given Moscow's resolve to press on with its war plans. On the other, the terms of the negotiation hinted at so far by the Trump administration make it likely that Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky will have to accept an unpalatable outcome. This appears inevitable given that US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth suggested that no US troops would be committed to Ukraine in any future security arrangement, that Ukraine would not be invited to join NATO, and the option of Ukrainian reverting to pre 2014 borders prior to Russia annexing Crimea would be virtually ruled out. Indeed, Mr. Zelensky would not be wrong to assume that the US promised to sustain NATO support for Ukraine for as long as it takes, has been unequivocally betrayed by the Trump administration's instance on the subject. This denouement is likely to have a profound and damaging impact on the security and economy of not only Ukraine but also of the EU, given that the White House has de facto made Russia Russian territorial aggression a European problem and sees Mr. Putin as a less concerning threat than undocumented migration and trade deficits. Full stop. तो ये रही 30 वर्ड पर मिनट डिक्टेशन. I hope all students would be like this session, and if you are new and new students, neophyte and unexperienced students on this channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for daily notification and improve yourself within spellings and grammars, which is very important for the daily life and also for your tongue twist and English vocab. So this session is very helpful to all my dear students, and जो स्टूडेंट्स पहले से कंटिन्यू लिखते आए हैं वो अटेंड करें, ज़रूर लिखें. ओके. अभी थोड़े दिन तक ये थोड़ा स्टॉप हो गया था, बट अब से ये कंटिन्यू रहेगा, तो ज़रूर लिखें. और कुछ स्पेलिंग्स हैं वो मैं आपको बता देती हूँ, बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट स्पेलिंग्स हैं. देखिए, जैसे निगोशिएटिंग, NEGOTIATING, निगोशिएटिंग. ओके. एंड नेक्स्ट स्पेलिंग एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. ओके. इसके बाद आता है इनएविटेबल. ओके. इनएविटेबल. एंड next unequivocally. Okay. And denouement. नीचे से 5th लाइन में instance on the subject, this denouement is likely to have a profound. ठीक. तो denouement is a very important word. And next first पैरा पे चलते हैं, या इसमें बताती हूँ मैं. निगोशिएशन तो हो गया है, इज़ अ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. ओके. एंड ये सेशन बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है. नेक्स्ट स्पेलिंग है अपॉर्चुनिटी. OPPORTUNITY, अपॉर्चुनिटी. ओके. एंड नेक्स्ट मिलियंस. देखिए ये मिलियंस, क्योंकि इसमें कभी कभी कन्फ्यूज़न दे देते हैं स्पेलिंग एरर्स में, MILLIONS मिलियंस। ओके, एंड दीज आर द स्पेलिंग्स एंड ग्रामर रूल्स। जैसे कि पास्ट में, पास्ट परफेक्ट में जाना है तो हैड, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में तो हैज़ या हैव यूज़ होता है। सो ये स्पेलिंग ग्रामर दी हुई हैं इसमें। तो आई होप ये सेशन सभी स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत हेल्पफुल हो। थैंक्स, टेक केयर, प्रैक्टिस ज़रूर करें।